check it out, shoot a visual. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got Sleezy Lee in the building.
Gang.
You know what I'm saying?
What it do?
One of the hottest young niggas in the city right now, going crazy. Got some of the craziest videos.
Most deaf.
You feel me? We just gonna get into it, and, you know what I'm saying, your story. What else you got going on?
Shit, I'm Sleezy. As he already told you, shit. You know, 25 years young. Out here still in these trenches trying to do this route shit. No bout shit, you feel me?
Alright, we just gonna get into it. So, you from Pensacola, Florida, right?
Most definitely born and raised.
Alright, so what side of the city you grew up on?
10 yard, downtown Pensacola. I really grew up all around here. Because my mama stayed in different parts of the city and shit. I grew up all around here, but I'm from the 10 yard though.
Okay. Just talk about, you know, how you was as a kid, like growing up. Was you a good kid, good grades? What kind of kid you was growing up?
I did. I was an average student, man. I say shit. I made C's and shit like that. In school though, I ain't like D's and F's and shit on my report card, cause I ain't no stupid ass nigga. But I ain't used to try hard at school neither though, cause my attention span was short. So,
okay. What about sports? You was into sports, anything like that?
Yeah. I played basketball. I was pretty straight. I played PHS and shit. Before that, played Little League growing up and shit. Football too. Basketball, my thing, though.
So that was most of your childhood, like you mostly playing sports. That was
And rapping.
Rapping? You was rapping as a kid?
Yeah, I was rapping.
What age did you start?
I say by it. And shit. But my uncle Kenny Taylor, he said the other day, he said I was rapping since I was 4. Kenny had me talking shit though, but I think I remember me rapping from since I was like 8, 9 years old or something like that.
Okay.
9, 10. So
What was your inspirations for writing your own rhymes, making you want to do it?
that dude right there, you can put the camera on him.
Okay, I'm gonna get him. I got you.
With the camera, like, I'm 11, and just growing up, like, from 10 yard, you had a whole bunch, I ain't gonna say a whole bunch of people rapping, but my stepdad at 5, he was rapping, so the shit right in my household. In 11, they all had a group, Willow, choking them out. P0, Josie. So it always was around me and shit, so they just gravitated to it. At first, my stepdad wrote like 2 of my first songs. He wrote 2 of my first songs. I wrote my own rap when I was probably 10, 11.
Okay, how this rap was? You remember how good it was? It was trash or what? Keep it real.
I mean, you know, some kid shit, trying to be grown, cussing and shit.
Okay.
Some little bad
At
shit.
10 years old?
Cussing like a motherfucker. Mom heard that bitch, so I can go back to the studio and shit like that.
Okay, and did you have like an artistic background growing up? Like, did you draw anything like that? Cause I know your videos are like real, like.
Nah, I just always like the Ice Cube, man. Like, I just always seen shit going around, and from my understanding, shit, that what he did, he just took, he put in life what he was thinking about. He see this shit going wrong, and he think, man, this shit could be a movie. He actually do it. So that's what I be trying to do, man. Make a movie every time. I think I live in my head, my life is a fucking movie. I ain't even lying to you, bro. In my head, I'm a movie star.
Well, your story might say something to that. All right, we're gonna talk about just getting into your teen years, you know, like just talk about that transition from, you know, being in school, middle school or whatever, and then playing sports, and then that transition out of school, just hanging on the block, you know, doing whatever, hanging outside.
Man, I was bad as fuck, so.
What age did you make that transition?
To my hanging outside?
Yeah, just, you know, on the block with everybody else.
I want to say 12 and 13. I just thought I bucket. Like, fuck that. When mama coming to the 10 yard, coming to my grandma's house down there, I run through the back door. 13, running with Doodoo and Shine. Fuck that shit. You know Doodoo and Shine?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know Doodoo and Shine. I mean, I was probably like 12, 13 though. Yeah.
Okay. So what was some of the stuff y'all was doing at 12 and 13? You was getting in a lot
They
of
was
trouble?
older than me. All them were older than me. If I'm 12, they 16 type shit. 17, so I'm hanging with them. Smoking weed. A whole bunch of smoking weed. I used breaking cars and shit when I was probably like 12, 13 too. breaking cars and shit, stealing our stores, going to steal our stores, taking shit back for the money and shit. It was wild ass shit.
All right. And this is all at a young age, like 12, 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
Broken foot. Going goddamn sports academy with some old ass shoes, come out with some brand new boots on there. Fucked up. Swiper.
Okay. All right. Now, what was like your home life and stuff like that? Did you come from single parent? Did you have both of your parents in your home?
I had a stepdad. My mama always been there. Shit, shout out to my dude. She always been there. When my dad and my stepdad, they was always in and out of prison and shit. So it really kind of been a single parent here, yeah.
So you, she couldn't control you by herself. You was just.
Yeah, and I got 5 other siblings. So I'm the oldest. It's me plus 5 other ones. So hell no, like, she can't handle me.
All right, so what was the music scene like? You was still doing music or what? Like you was too much in the streets, or you was back and forth with the music?
I always had to do that music. I always got the in and out of juvenile programs and juvenile detention centers and shit. So every chance I got, I did the music. Like I say, did bro over there, he always did music. So me and him together, I always make contact with him. My whole life I had to make contact with him because music in my life, and he introduced me to that shit. So music always been there, man.
So, like, what age did you start taking it serious?
I'm 25 right now. I started taking it serious like probably 22, 21.
Okay. So
can't stay out of jail and shit, bro.
All right, see, that's what I was gonna ask you. So we're gonna talk about the first time you got arrested. How old were you when the first time you got arrested?
Probably like 12.
You remember what the charges were?
Battery.
And I seen you say you got arrested over 15 times. And that's from the age of 12 to 25?
Yeah. I probably was 11 when I first got arrested. 12 to 25, about 15 times. Yeah, fuck with I ain't proud of that shit. You're a product of environment, then nigga be bad decision making. Priorities be fucked up. You don't be prioritizing right and shit.
Okay. So you say you started taking music serious a few years ago. Did that make you slow down on the trying to get arrested? I mean, I know you weren't trying to get arrested, but like try to stay out the way a little bit more so you can focus on your rap career?
Nah, I say my kids did that, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to be the best dad you can be. But sometimes shit be fucked up out here with the moms and shit. But, yeah.
All right, so you say about 3 years ago you started taking it serious, and I checked. That's one of your oldest videos on YouTube.
That probably 5 years ago.
I mean, I seen it said 3 years ago. That can't get enough.
So I'm about right.
Yeah. So about that can't get enough. So that's the one I seen. So just talk about. Was that your first video you ever shot?
Yeah, first video I ever shot. Yeah.
And did you have anything to do with the video, or you just was kind of going with the flow? You made the song and you just had a couple ideas.
I wanted the video to be kind of dark. I rushed it. I ain't never have it like I wanted to have it. So that was my first one. I wanted it to be way better than that, way bigger than that. I actually be thinking about reshooting that goddamn video or some other weird ass shit. But goddamn, yeah.
Why was the rush? Did you have a song you just thought it was hot? You need to get the video out.
Trying to hurry up and do some shit.
Okay.
Not being patient and shit.
All right. So after that video, did it motivate you though? Did you want to just keep dropping?
Yeah. I tried. When I did that video, I tried to do like 4 of them at one time. Yeah, bro, like
on the run, man.
I was on the run.
No.
Oh hell yeah.
You shot the video on the run?
Hell yeah. I did my whole CD on the run. I was standing in the trap house. Rats and roaches and spiders and shit, like, for real.
What cases would you fight during that time?
Some crack and coke check. I had violated my probation and shit for smoking marijuana and shit.
So violation probation?
Want some crack charges and shit.
Okay. But you dropped the song, you dropped the video, you feel me?
I dropped the whole CD.
Dropped the whole CD. Underrated. Okay. Talk about that CD. Was it your first project?
Yeah, that's that phone.
Okay. Talk about it a little bit. Like talk about the time you put into it and the process.
under a lot of pressure. Like I said, I was goddamn going through a lot of shit. My little brother had died around that time. Niggas standing in that trap going through it, situations on the run. That shit bring a lot out of nigga, like pressure make diamonds. Cause that's it. If you right ears to a nigga, that's the problem with me. The right ears don't hit me. And a lot of people do hit me and they just look past a nigga because I ain't with no large entourage, ain't got no big crowd around me. That shit play a big effect in it too. But back to the CD shit though. That bitch, I showed a lot of creativity on that CD. I like kind of fooled myself on that bitch. I call it underrated because that's what I feel like though. Underdog.
Okay, talk about some of the people, you know, helped you on that project. Just some of the producers or whatever, you know, just to help you put a little time in it.
Tiller and Big Bro right there. Yeah, Tiller. That's my main man, 11 Beats Banging.
Okay.
Tiller, yeah.
And he one of your favorite people to work with in the city?
Who that, Tiller?
Yeah.
That is my favorite person, producer-wise.
Okay.
Besides them 11.
That.
Yeah.
Okay, how did y'all create that relationship? Like, did you just hit him up, or it was your first CD, so did you already know him? Or did you?
I think Jamil told me about Tiller. Like, he had recorded with Tiller one time.
Okay.
And got down, he was like, man, you gotta try Tiller. He got like a different sound, like he gonna bring the best out of you. And shit like that. I tried Tiller and I fell in love with Tiller. He an Aries just like me.
Okay. So after the first project, are you taking music serious at this time? You really you got your mind focused? You really trying to take it somewhere?
I be investing in that shit now. I feel like that's my way out, my only way out sometimes. For real, music. It be my only outlet, like getting pain out. So I be feeling that's my only way out sometimes. For real. I'm gonna bet the house on me. I'm gonna take it all the way. I ain't lying.
I see that, cause you was dropping back to back. Now you look on YouTube now, you got, you know, videos for days.
I'm mad. I ain't lying to you. I'm finna press up on me.
Okay.
They gotta put some respect on my shit, like, bro, man. Say, I'm mad, for real.
Okay. Talk about it a little bit. Just talk about, you know, your perception in the city, how people, cause you know how most cities are, but I feel like Pensacola is a big product of only, you know, who's popping at the moment and only want to follow who got the crowd and stuff like that.
I was never a popular dude. I'm always sitting back in the cut, you feel me? Laid back, anti-social type motherfucker. They ain't never been popular and so that played a big part up in this shit. If you ain't popular, bro, that ain't, like, he even hard as fuck.
Right.
Bro wasn't popular in the streets, they don't know him, so they just never mind him. But he the motherfucker that got down. Went somewhere so far out of everybody's shit, like.
That's true.
I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. I just want to do music, bro. Like, bitch, if I go do a song with goddamn Billy Ray Cyrus, I'm not trying to goddamn check out this man's lifestyle and know where he come from and all that shit. I'm trying to do some art with Billy Ray Cyrus, you feel me? They don't look at it like that. These niggas be scared to work with you. All that shit, okay?
All right. So talk about that art you talk about, because I mentioned your videos and how creative they are. And you told me one time that you actually write out your videos.
Yeah. And with the help of other people though. Like I call M11 and I ask him what he think about this and he'll give me his opinion. I call my homie Cass, my big brother Cass, Ruben, get his opinion, talk to my mama and shit. But while they talking to me, I go back and write it down and doing shit like that. So I can remember and shit. Yeah.
And that's all on one video. You just take everybody's perspective.
It depends on like what the song about.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
My mama very like I've been noticing lately. Like I really never got to see how creative she was in life, like just growing up, cause we kind of grew up together and shit. Like single parent, she always working and shit, so she never got to show her creativity. But lately, she ain't been working like she straight. You feel me? So she been expressing her creativity. I've been seeing it. And I want to team with one woman, bro. Like my family, I think if I work with my family, that's gonna be the best magic ever. Like that was my art come from the family and love and shit. And that would inspire me, love and shit like that.
Okay. So on YouTube, you know, I typed in your name and one of your biggest songs is with Frozone.
Fro's a kid.
You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Fro. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So can you just talk about him as an artist and, you know, how y'all connected and what it was like working with him?
Fro was a free spirit, man. Like, he just reminded me of when I was like 19 and he used to make you want to go back to that shit. He was like, shit, I'm finna buck with Jida, because he just like, you be want to do what he want to do, because like, Jida is a free spirit, he fun. Like, I'd be depressed and all that shit. Going through shit, I'm like, bro, you tripping. Like, he'll make your ass, let's tighten up, clean up. Yo, he gonna tell you, clean up. Gotta clean up. Yeah, but as far as that art shit, he could go. He used to tell me I'm thinking too much and shit like that. Like, you thinking too hard. He go in there and do it with ease. I do it with ease too. Like, people who just started or some shit, they like, damn, how you do that? But I be like, how the fuck shit do that type shit. Yeah, I learned a lot of points.
Okay. And you could just talk about the impact he had on the city, just, you know, like his death and all that, just.
Bro got everybody on the rap. I mean, everybody was already trying to rap with him. In his generation, he got everybody on the rap, bro. Like, he impacted the city. Remy Red had a big ass impact on the city, but Fro like the modern day Remy Red, modern day Rainbow type shit. Pensacola classic. You feel me? Like, when you talk about Pensacola music, you gotta mention him. There's no way you can't mention him. No way.
Okay.
And Mandel shit.
Mandel, crazy too. But just talk to me about your willingness to work with other artists. Cause I looked and on YouTube, you got a lot of features. You know, you willing to work with a lot of artists, and that's something that a lot of artists here aren't willing to do. You see, they work with 2 or 3 guys.
I got probably like a song with every fucking artist out there. I ain't got them out yet, but I done worked with all that behind the scenes and all that shit. Okay. How we transpire, how we play out, I don't know shit. But I did a lot of songs with a lot of people out here. Cause I'm free to work. I'm an artist. When it comes to music, I don't never put my business with this shit. So I don't come at niggas like we homeboys and no shit like that. We coming at the music and shit like that. You feel me? So I be willing to work. I ain't lying. I'm willing to work. Fuck with it.
Man.
Not with anybody though.
Right. Okay, so can you tell me like your process when you go in the studio? How Sleezy Lee, you know what I'm saying, vibe gotta be when he go in the studio and make his song?
I would prefer to be fucked up. Like Tupac is big, like partying and bullshit.
Yeah.
And I like most of the time, like when it's dark in there, I like a dark room.
Right.
Like, cause I used to sit in the closet and craft. Just route to myself and write routes in the dark air closet, so I go to sleep and crack. So that's how I like to do my music in the dark air room and shit.
Okay, and talk about putting together projects. Like, how do you pick your tracks? Like, do you have a catalog of 100 songs and you say I'm gonna pick 15, or do you go in there and say I'm gonna make these 15 songs for this?
Nah, I have like the catalog of like 100 type of shit.
Okay.
Pick your song. You get pointers from other people, like what you think your best song is, like what's your favorite song, okay. Shit like that. Do it like that.
All right, so
I got a whole bunch of fucking songs.
Right, you know, unreleased stuff.
Unreleased, yeah, I got that pressure for that.
What's the hold up on dropping it?
Oh,
It's you, or is it higher powers?
It's me. I be playing. I don't know why. M11 be telling me just release that shit. I don't be released. I be holding back, though.
I mean, you see that it's kind of common though. I feel like a lot of people
seem like a nigga scared of success sometimes.
I mean, I was gonna ask you, like, what do you think that is? Cause I know for a fact it's a lot of people out here with unreleased music, just like you know that. So what you think that is? Like, why people ain't releasing music? I mean, maybe they finding the perfect time or working on the project.
My thing be so much the quality of the music. I be wanting my shit to sound good, but they be telling me I be hearing other shit, like that shit don't be mixed. It don't even be about that shit most of the time, about mix. It be about the vibe and shit. I be having to be over second guessing myself all the time, like, nah, this ain't it. They ain't gonna like this song, I don't think they gonna like this, so I don't put that shit out. On the low, that shit be that pressure.
Right, okay.
I'm coming with, I ain't got no shit playing right now. But I be working, I got songs and shit. Like I said, I don't even be planning for no album or no shit like CD or no mixtape like that. I got a lot of songs. I can just drop any day. I can drop some shit right now. I can drop a whole mixtape right now. 2 hours later, I can drop a whole another one. With 4 songs on it. 2 hours out of there, I can drop a whole another one.
I mean, so when can we look forward to a project? I mean, you just dropped the Alienated. When did you drop? You said a little after September, so right around that time?
Yeah. Oh.
How you feel the people perceive that project? You feel people, you know, overlooked it, or you feel like it did what you needed it to do?
I still get overlooked. They be fucking with it though.
Right. Cause I mess with you.
I ain't really push that bit like I supposed to. Like you gotta get that bit a full push. I ain't really push that bit like I supposed to.
So just talk to me about the business side, man. What's the thing in the city, man, that's keeping people from buckling down and getting this music thing? Well, just in your opinion.
Me, shit, it's life. Like I was on a little roll and shit. I was on a good roll with the music. I had dropped like 9 videos, probably 10 of them bitches like last year.
Right. You was going crazy. That's
just last year. Quick. Dropped them bitches, say now. We then got I got shot and shit. I had that little incident and shit. That shit slowed me down. Hospital, incarceration and shit. I'm out on bond right now and shit. You feel me? Like 350,000 on bond and shit. So, shout out Lorenzo. Hey, free tone to go out. You feel me? I don't know where we taking this interview. Where we at now with it?
I told you. I'm just talking about. No, you good. I just want to know when this music coming. Like I said, I'm a fan of your music, man, and I want people in Pensacola, you feel me, to put their foot to the pedal, because I feel like we got a lot of talent here, man. That same thing I was trying to tell, you know, everybody that I have an interview with. Just keep foot on their neck. Today Wednesday.
The day.
I think it's the 26th.
26th. When you gonna drop this interview?
I mean, probably in a few days, probably by the weekend it'll be starting.
Let me say, next month, June.
Mm-hmm. Give us something for the summer, Sleezy, man. Go crazy.
June 16th.
June 16th?
Yeah.
You gonna give me something June 16th?
Oh, God.
Alright, you heard it here first.
My granny passed too, like, that's her birthday though.
So you got a project for me?
Yeah. And I'm gonna call that bitch probably like, I got some names in line.
Okay, then you ain't got.
Huh?
I was about to say you ain't gotta release it, but if you wanna go ahead and throw something out there.
Like either Trench Blue, either Karel Kumar is my middle name. Yeah, one of them.
Okay. So the 16th of June, man. All right, can we what can we expect on this?
Something different. Huh?
What can we expect on this project? Can we, you know, like features, you know, producers? I know you mess with Tilla a lot. Do you mess with any other producers like that?
Yeah. I fuck with AJ the musician.
Okay.
I fuck with EVG. But I ain't even gonna say too much about what it's gonna be on that bitch. You're gonna see that bitch on June 16th.
You can't give us no features, man. I know you work with everybody in the city, man. Give us one good feature that we can look forward to. Something like that.
Bad Boy Benja or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. And what about the music videos? You gonna hop back heavy in the music videos?
Yeah. Most definitely. I got something making right now.
Okay. And who are some of the videographers you like working with?
Oh, Carson, we going global.
Global?
We going global.
Okay.
All around this bitch.
So he doing everything?
All around.
Nah, shout out to Carson. That boy crazy.
Until further notice, going global.
Okay.
Telling you. Straight up.
All right. So I just want to talk about, talk about what you got going on in life, you know what I'm saying? Just besides music and all that, you feel me?
I got 5 kids. I got Kylie, Kelsey, Carlin, I got Nemo, and I got Serenity. Yeah, 4 girls, 1 boy. My precious babies.
You know what I'm saying? You got any businesses going on, or you just full-time music right now?
No, I just mind my business.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's the only business I got going on, my business. Straight up.
Okay, so...
Yeah, I got them clothes and shit coming up, though.
Okay, what that was talking about? Tell me something.
Over Pleasure merchandise and shit.
So you got a clothing brand coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Over Pleasure.
Is it out already?
Yeah, I be wearing this shit.
Okay, well, let the people know where they can find it.
You know what? I be wearing it. I ain't got nothing for nobody.
Oh, okay. It ain't for sale.
Yeah, not right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I be wearing it though.
Okay. But you gonna start selling it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, any other things coming? Like you ain't got no singles you gonna drop soon before the 16th mixtape?
Yeah, I got
you working on?
Emotion. Let me play that bit real quick.
Oh yeah, that emotion. Nah, that's fine. I got you though. Nah, that's fine. I know you let me hear that, but I seen it on your what you call it too. For sure.
I got
what about the video?
Treacherous out right now. Treacherous in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
We got them two out right now.
Okay, so you gonna do a video soon?
I got videos to both of them already. I got one emotion in the way.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay.
Yeah. Trying to got these trenches, you feel me? Florida.
Okay, just talk about that though. Talk about like your end game in it. Like, do you see yourself just moving from Pensacola and the music thing just taking off, or you want to like keep it here? Even if you take off, you want to keep it Pensacola and you want to help Pensacola, or do whatever you feel like, or you just want to, because Pensacola's a kind of crazy place. You just want to get away.
Yeah, you gotta get away. You gotta travel and all that shit, but home with a heart at. Definitely, I always fuck with Pensacola because it's where I come from. Yeah. I'm always fuck with them. But I gotta venture out, though. You gotta take off.
Alright, this is another question I like to ask people. So, what's your opinion on signing versus staying independent? Would you sign to a major?
Depending on the situation or the circumstances.
Okay, but if the situation right, the circumstances right.
The situation, however I need to say it.
If they right, you willing?
Yeah, I'm willing and dealing.
Okay.
For the family, all that shit. But I do all this shit. Most of it. Majority. Got a little support, but I do doing shit independently. With my own support system. Independently without that shit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, is it harder being independent though? Like, cause like you said, you gotta do a lot of work. You feel me? So
yeah, it just being independent, nigga, independent in life anyway and shit. So you just added something else to your shit. Another bill or some shit. It ain't hard.
But do you like? Okay, so do you reach out? Do you like do promo? Do you reach out to other people? Try to get your stuff out there like that, or you more of a just put it on the internet and let it do what it do?
I just be putting it on the internet. I be doing a little promo sometimes.
Like I said,
my promo be weak. I don't know promotion ass.
I seen you little,
I'm in these streets and shit, but I don't be doing no promo like that.
Okay. And just talk about that balance, because I feel like that's the thing holding people back. They got a lot going on in their personal life, but they really want to get the music, get the music going. So just talk about how hard it is to keep that balance between the personal and then actually trying to achieve your dream.
It's hard as fuck, dog. If a nigga could just be an artist, that shit'd be way better, dog. But nigga, we have a whole bunch of new shit going on. You can't really express his creativity because so much shit be going on. You gotta be on the phone out there doing. Always worry about this and that. If we ain't have too many words and shit. You gotta take off with that shit for real.
Okay. Now, can you just speak on the Pensacola music scene in general? Like, your overall opinion of how it's going and where you see it's going?
Those are five. I think they probably one of them big things coming out there. If we could all just come together as something, if you can get a foundation, because it's all discombobulated right now. Ain't no format behind this shit. You can get it as one, put a brand on it, that's Pensacola. I can get a do something with it, for real. Like QC type shit. If you can get a label like somebody behind here to film with all the good artists and shit, you feel me? Take off, bro. Yeah. Take off.
Okay, dude. So
unity down here. Need some unity.
Okay. I'm trying to think, cause I don't know. I really don't know why it ain't. You feel me? Cause we got all the talent in the world. We got producers. We got hot rappers. We got everything.
We do, bro.
So I really don't understand it.
It's a big ass puzzle, bro. When you put that puzzle together, whoever do it, man.
I think we could be like, you know how Broward is right now? Like,
yeah.
They got everybody just coming out, man, we can, come on, man. We right there.
Right there. You coming though.
Okay, so I predict it's gonna happen, but you know, the way things looking in your eyes, how long you think it is before somebody, before just the city?
It's a matter of time, man. It's coming quick. It's coming fast. It ain't gonna be no longer time. It's already been a long time, shit. It's coming quick. That's all we think.
Okay, and then when Sleezy Lee get in the game, what Sleezy Lee life gonna be when he get in the game? You wanna be the best rapper all the time? You wanna branch out like Ice Cube, do you some movies? What you trying to do?
Yeah.
What's the end game for Sleezy?
Might be a producer, ain't no telling me. I just wanna do anything that expresses my creativity and my art, man. That's it. That's all I wanna do, whether it's fashion, anything. I just wanna express myself, man. That's it.
Alright, man. Well, that's all I got right now, bro. I appreciate you doing the interview. You know what I'm saying? Taking the time. I know you're a busy dude, and I'm definitely looking for some more music and videos, because I think you got the hottest videos in the city. June 16, you heard it here first. You feel me? Sleezy Lee, man. Y'all check in. For real.